business that pays you. Yeah. Our people walk in power, we gon' blow up. No fear, no doubt, we gon' show up. Set your boundaries, shine bright, no fright. Unapologetic, we fight for what's right. Family keeper, that's a state of mind. Power protection all by design. Family keeper, we rise, we shine. Power protection all by design. Mind the business that pays you.
Hey, welcome back, Mindsetters. I'm Monique Donyale Harrell, CEO of Singleton Builders, and you are tuned in to Mind the Business That Pays You podcast, where we have talks and conversations with entrepreneurs building assets and legacy.
And I am Dr. Rochelle V. Gray, and I am the CEO and owner of the Genius Grid and the Power Elite Nation Network.
How's the weather?
You know what? It's hot.
It's hot down there? It's finally hot?
It's hot.
Well,
Yes.
It was nice here today as well. Thank you very
That's
much,
good.
New Jersey, in the building.
I know my kiddies is glad last day of school
Oh.
for everybody now in North Carolina. We were Charlotte and a few others were the last ones. So
I don't know
yesterday
when
was
we
it.
get out in Jersey. I think in another, do you know, Marlo? Maybe another 2
Yeah,
weeks?
it's like the 16th and the 19th, something like that.
Like the
Yeah.
20-something? Oh, okay. Well, all right, guys. We have a great show lined up for you today. We are going to do part 2 of Rochelle and I being the host and your guest for today. Our topic is from vision to execution, the work behind the mission. So a lot of people see, you know, a finished product and they just feel like you woke up and your product was finished. But of
Overnight.
course, right, overnight, everything's done. But of course, we know that there's a lot of dashes in between from start to finish. So we're going to go into a little more of what we do, how we got started with the podcast, the camp, our Sunday brunch experience that's going to be happening this Sunday.
This
so we're going to get
weekend.
into all of those things. And if our conversation aligns with your vision and your mission, make sure that you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We do this every week, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for people serious about business like we are.
That's right.
So let's get into our CEO check-in. So today, my CEO check-in will be seller financing. Finding opportunities where others see problems. That's the way you could do seller's financing. A lot of people think that you have to get financing through the traditional bank way. Well, that's not true. There's a lot of other creative finance ways that you could purchase property or purchase anything without going directly to the middleman, which is the bank. So here we're going to talk about seller's financing today and how you can buy a property using seller's financing. So in seller's finances, many investors think that they need perfect credit, large down payment, or bank approval to buy real estate. But one of the most powerful strategies in real estate is seller's financing. Seller's financing occurs when the seller acts as the bank and allows the buyer to make payments directly to them instead of obtaining a traditional mortgage. These are the things you need to look for. One is for sale by owner. One other thing you can look for is expired listings. And another thing you can look for is when people are in pre-foreclosure. So we're going to go through the first one. First one is for sale by owner. Why this works. Owners selling without an agent have more flexibility. They get to actually keep that money that they would have paid the agent by doing seller's finances. And because they're trying to save on commission, they're trying to sell quickly, or they're trying to increase their monthly income. A seller who owns a property free and clear may prefer monthly payments over one lump sum because that way they're still getting this money and they don't have to have it at one time, but they have to pay taxes and everything on it all at one time. So that's one reason. Yeah, that's one reason why people, for sale by owner people, will do seller's financing. The real estate tie-in would be this. Instead of asking, will you take less money, ask, would you consider seller finance if you could receive a full asking price over time? Because you know when people go through the banks or what have you, a lot of times they have realtors or however they're going to purchase a property, they always try to lowball your number. That's negotiation. It's normal. Nobody's trying to get over. That's just how it is. But
Right.
if someone does seller's finance with you, you say to them, listen, I'll give you full asking price, but you have to take the payments over time. 9 times out of 10, they're going to go for that, especially if they're trying to sell a house and it was already listed for a long time. Which brings me to my second one, expired listings. Why expired listing works. These sellers have already gone through the process of listing their property and failed to sell it. They are often frustrated and more willing to consider alternative solutions. Here's the real estate tie-in to that. Seller financing may help a property move without another lengthy listing period. Remember, you already listed it. You didn't sell it. You're not trying to go through that process again. You're probably actually a little frustrated. So at
Right,
this
more
point,
money.
right. You'll take the asking price. You may even take a little less if you could do seller's finance because you're really trying to unload that property for whatever reason. You might want to do other investments. You might be retiring. You might be moving out the country, doing something like that. So you'll be willing. You never know what people are willing to do unless you ask. And the third one is people that are in pre-foreclosure. Why pre-foreclosures work. Homeowners behind on payments are often looking for options other than losing the property. No one wants to get a foreclosure on their credit. So creative financing solutions may provide alternatives. Here's my real estate tie-in. The goal is to create a win-win solution that may help preserve equity and avoid foreclosure while creating an opportunity for both parties. Listen, nobody wants that foreclosure on your credit. Short sales will not affect you. It won't, they won't put that on your credit. Deed in lieu, most of the time they won't put that on your credit. But a foreclosure is going to stay there, and it's going to show that you didn't pay it. It's going to be hard to get another mortgage. It's going to be hard to get a lot of anything with the foreclosure on there. So the alternative to that may be do seller's finance, have them come in. They'll keep paying the mortgage. It's done on time while you keep trying to sell it or while they're trying to do a rent-to-own. Because that's another way to do a seller finance, which is a rent-to-own solution. So when you backed up against the wall, there are other solutions. Just make sure you talk to an attorney or mortgage rep or even a realtor that may be able to give you some of these solutions. And my closing thoughts on this would be the best real estate deals are not always found on the MLS. They are often found by identifying problems and creating solutions. Whether you're talking to a for sale by owner, expired listing, or pre-foreclosure homeowner, remember this, the opportunity is not the property. The opportunity is in the solution to the problem that someone is having. Again, my name is Monique Donyale Harrell, and you are tuned into Mind the Business That Pays You podcast.
All right, that's some good stuff.
Yes.
Sometimes people don't consider that. You
Right.
don't know what's out there. And you gave them 3. That's awesome.
3 things to look for when you're trying to do, seller's finance. This is
I
things
love
that
it.
people will accept.
I love it.
Yes,
I love
girl.
it.
Thank you.
Well. Welcome to another CEO check-in, ladies and gentlemen and mindsetters. Guess what? The year is halfway over.
I know.
It's June.
Goodness. June. Can you believe it?
I'm telling you. So I need you to lean in because 6 months have already passed. And whether we want to admit it or not, this year is moving.
Yes.
Time not waiting on us. The calendar is not slowing down because we got distracted or because we got life busy or because the plan didn't go exactly the way we thought it would. And here's the truth. Entrepreneurs, visionaries, coaches, authors, speakers, educators, ministry leaders, business owners, we have 6 months left in this year to move with intention.
I know that's right.
So I don't want you to panic. No pressure,
No pressure.
but intention. Because the question is not just, what did I say I wanted in January? What were those goals?
Right.
If I start my company calendar in July? The real question is, what am I willing to do now to still make this year count? Some of us started the year with big goals, and I know I did. I was talking to my coach the other day. Got to get it out there. We have financial goals, business goals, health goals, family goals, book goals, speaking goals, launch goals. I done wrote in notebooks, vision boards, planners. I
Sticky
prayed,
sheets.
had declarations and ideas.
Right.
But now we're in the middle of the year, and the middle is going to tell us the truth. So the beginning of the year was exciting. And the ending is emotional, especially if you've done what you thought you were going to do. But the middle requires discipline. And this is where many entrepreneurs and business people either reset or they retreat. But I want to encourage you, don't retreat. Reset. Because there's still time to build, and there's still time to sell and launch and write and promote and to get your finances in order. There's still time to create the program, open the business, finish the curriculum, start the nonprofit, register the LLC, build the audience,
That's right.
serve the community, and make the impact. But the key is you can't spend the next 6 months moving the same way you moved the first month, the way you moved the first 6 months, if the first 6 months didn't produce what you needed.
That's right.
Right? So we're going to exercise in wisdom. So we're not going to repeat a pattern and hope for a miracle.
That's
So I'm
right.
going to give you 5 CEO moves to help you finish this year strong. Number 1, I want you to review the first 6 months honestly, not emotionally, honestly. Pull out your goals, look at the numbers, look at your sales and calendar, look at your content and opportunities. Look at what you said you were going to do and ask yourself, what did you accomplish? What did you
Hard question.
avoid? Because I got some things I avoid. I'm working on it. What did I keep talking about but never executed? Where did I lose time? Where did I lose focus? But where did I gain momentum? Because you can't correct what you refuse to confront.
Right.
And let me say this, reflection is not condemnation. Reflection is information. You're not reviewing your first 6 months to beat yourself up. You are reviewing them so you can stop the bleeding of time, money, energy, and opportunity. A CEO does not just feel their way through the year. A CEO evaluates. Number 2,
True.
recommit to the financial goal. We have to stop being afraid to talk about money.
I know.
Money is not the only goal, but money does matter. You can't fund the vision if there's no revenue.
That's true.
You can't hire help, rent space, create curriculum, do nothing
Right.
if there is no financial structure attached to the dream. So what was your financial goal for the year? Was it 10,000? Was it 100,000? Was it 200,000? Was it 50,000? Now divide that what is left by 6. So don't just say I want to make more money. You got to put a number on it.
That's right.
So if you need 3,000 or 30,000 more this year, you got to get $5,000 a month. If you need $60,000 more,
That's right.
you got to get $10,000 for the next 6 months. Once you know the number, you can build the energy.
Right.
So I got to ask myself, because I have a goal. How many more clients do I need? How many more books do I need to sell? Speaking engagements. How many more people or teachers or parents or students do I need to coach?
Right.
Do I need to do a workshop? Do I need to get a sponsor? How about my products? Because a dream without a number is just a wish. But a goal with a number and a plan and execution becomes movement. And that's what we want.
That's right.
Number 3, simplify the focus. Some of us are tired because we are doing too many disconnected things. Okay, I'm going to put my finger up because that was me. We got 12 ideas, 9 projects, 6 notebooks, 4 logos, 3 business names, and no clear offer. That was me. I can talk to you about it, but that sell, that is the season to simplify. So ask yourself, what are the top 1 to 3 things that must happen in the next 6 months? Not 20 things, not everything you wrote in your notebook, but 1 to 3 moves that would make the biggest difference. So you're going to launch the coaching program? Are you going to book 5 speaking engagements? Are you going to finish the book or the online course? Are you going to get the nonprofit structure in place? Or maybe you're going to finally put a price on your service and tell people what you offer. Because you don't need more ideas right now.
Right.
You need execution.
Right.
And let me say again for somebody, you do not need another idea, Dr. Rochelle V. Gray. You need to finish the assignment that is already in your hands. Number 4, build a weekly CEO rhythm. The rest of this year cannot be left to chance. Every week, you need CEO time,
Right.
not employee time, not survival time. That means you sit down once a week and ask yourself, who am I selling to this week? What am I serving this week?
That's right.
What am I creating this week? What am I posting this week? Who am I following up with this week? What money is coming in this week? And what opportunity am I pursuing this week? Because what gets scheduled gets respected. And if your business only gets leftover time, guess what it's going to produce? Leftover results.
That's right.
Can't keep saying I'm building something, but never give it protected time. And I'm going to put my hand up. I'm preaching to the choir. A CEO has to lead the vision, and that was me, not just love the vision.
Right. That's right.
My last tip, move with urgency, but keep your peace. There's a difference between urgency and anxiety. Urgency says, I understand the time, so I'm going to move. Anxiety says, I'm behind, so I'm going to panic. Our mindset is we are CEOs, we are
right.
not panicking.
That's right.
We are moving. 6 months is enough time to really change a story.
Sure
It's
enough.
enough time to build momentum. It's enough time to generate revenue. 6 months is really a lot of time. But we got to stop negotiating with procrastination. And we got to stop waiting until everything is perfect. We have to stop hiding behind preparation when God has already given us permission.
That's right.
So, the people you are called to serve still need what you carry. The community still needs your solution. The marketplace still needs your voice. So here is your mid-year CEO challenge. Before this week is over, write down 3 things. Number 1, what is the financial goal for the next 6 months? Number 2, what are the top 3 moves you're going to help to reach it that will help you reach it? And number 3, what will you do this week to start moving? Not next month, not after vacation, not when the website is perfect.
Right.
This week. Because the second half of the year does not need a new you, but it needs a focus and discipline you, a praying and planning you, a writing it down and working it out you, a CEO version of you who understands that purpose without execution is frustration.
That's right.
So I'm going to close with this. The year is halfway over, but your opportunity is not over. Your goal is not dead. Your business is not finished. Your dream is not too late. But you have to make a decision. So are you going to coast through the next 3 months? Or are you going to be a boss and command the next 6 months? Because CEOs don't just watch the calendar. CEOs work the calendar. So this is your reminder. Reset the goal, revise the plan, recommit to the work, and finish strong. This has been your CEO check-in. Now I need you to go be great. This is Dr. Rochelle V. Gray, CEO and founder of the Genius Grid and the Power Elite Network Nation. I got parents, students, teachers, and males all being powerful.
All right. That was great advice.
Thank you. Because I was thinking about myself. I was like,
Uh-huh. And sometimes
Goals.
people get midway and they get nervous. Well, I didn't accomplish this and that. And don't put down too many goals so it makes you look like
Right.
you're failing when you're not failing. You put down 13 goals, you know you only could accomplish 6. So you don't
That's
put down
exactly right.
13, making yourself look like you behind. And then
That's
like
exactly
Dr.
right.
Rochelle said, you panic. And now you just feel
Listen,
like you're losing and you get all stressed out. Don't take it easy. Reorganize and get the going. You a boss. Boss up.
listen. That's exactly right. Boss up.
Listen, if what we're saying resonates with your life and your mindset and things you may want to accomplish in business, make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We do this every week live, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For those people who are serious about business tips, and trying to understand what they can do to even go in business. So we will be right back. We are going to have our topic today, part 2, from vision to execution, the work behind the mission. Again, that's from vision to execution, the work behind the mission. We're going to go over 5, I think it's 5 of our things, right, Ro? Yeah.
Yes.
Sunday
Maybe even
brunch.
6.
Yeah, the Sunday
Sunday
brunch.
brunch.
Singleton's Builders. We're going to go over the Genius Grid. We're going to go over our nonprofit, housing and enterprise development. And then we're going to go over our day-to-day life as from the podcast. Like, how did we get started with these businesses? What were the steps? We're going to show you a couple of videos to see us at work, and we'll be right back.
All right. Can't wait.
Yeah, keep it positive. Filtering out the negative, that's how I live. Good vibes only in my space today. Good vibes only, that's my way. Energy protection activated. Good vibes only in my circle, in my atmosphere. atmosphere. Good vibes only, making it clear that I'm choosing positivity in everything I do. Good vibes only, through and through. No room for drama, negativity, or bad energy. Good vibes only, setting me free to enjoy this life without the weight of toxic things. Good vibes only, hear me sing about the beauty of protecting my precious peace of mind. Good vibes only, you will find me in spaces that uplift and inspire my soul. Good vibes only, that's my goal. Surrounding myself with people who support and celebrate. Good vibes only, feeling great. This is not about being fake or ignoring what is real. Good vibes only, how I feel is important and yeah, keep it positive.
Hey, mindsetters, we are back. We are back. We are back and excited. Today, our topic will be from vision to execution, the work behind the mission. So we're going to
Yes.
we're going to talk about 5 things and how we actually the steps that we take to get started doing the different ventures that we're doing right now. So the first one is the Sunday brunch experience. Yes,
Woo-hoo.
that's whoop whoop, like Rochelle say whoop whoop. That's gonna be this Sunday, June 14th, from 1 to 7 p.m. at 29 West Bar and Lounge. That's located at 29 West Main Street, Rahway, New Jersey. If you don't know, you know now. Make sure you be there. It's going to be great music, food, fun. We're going to do the podcast experience for about an hour. I think we're going to go live for like an hour. We're going to have
Yes.
10 business owners that we're going to speak to. You're going to come on. You're going to say your name, your business name, where you're located, your social media, and then you have to do the CEO checkout. As a CEO,
Free marketing.
yes,
Be there.
that part too. Say it again for the people in the back.
Listen, free marketing. You need to be there.
And we have a large audience, so you will get that
We
marketing
do.
for free. And you're going to tell them your CEO checkout. You're going to say, as a CEO, you're learning blank and you're unlearning blank. So we're going to have about 10 business owners every week to do that so that you can get some marketing. We're doing a little networking, but mainly it's brunch. People have good drinks. We got some good music. We can play some games. We're just going to be having fun. It's just going to be a good vibe. So now, how did
Yes.
we get started with this mission of the Sunday brunch experience? Well, Mind the Business That Pays You podcast created this brunch so that we can, for one, help launch our Tubi release that's coming up soon.
Yes.
So this will get people started to knowing more about business, knowing more about us, knowing more about the channel, knowing more about how to reach us, just networking and getting their business out there too, because it's also about helping the community to,
It is.
get their business out there as well. And Rochelle will be here in
I
New
will. I'm so
Jersey.
excited. I'm leaving tomorrow.
So the first thing you do when you're trying to plan something like the Sunday brunch, first thing we did was venue preparation. Ooh, that was a doozy.
Oh, that was a lot. That was a
Yeah.
lot of footwork for you.
Yeah, it was a lot of footwork. We
Yeah,
had
that was a
to
lot.
find a location that would be willing to do the hours we wanted, that served good food, that had good chefs, that had a good location that people could reach, that had parking. So these are all the things you need to look at when you're trying to find a venue. Sometimes parking is not as important, but it kind of is important too, because you don't want to have people walking from so far away. So with this venue that we did pick, 29 West Bar and Lounge, it is a parking lot like right there up the street, and it's also on-street parking. So number one, first thing you do is venue preparation. You have to find a venue that you want to launch your business at. The second thing is marketing. You can have a good location and a good idea, but if you don't market it, am I right, Ro?
That's true. Our whole team, we had to be on it.
Don't nobody know about it, nobody's going to come to it. So
Yeah.
next thing you need to do is prepare your marketing strategy. Our marketing strategy was social media. We use our flyers. We have actual hand flyers. We did word of mouth.
We did.
What
You
else
know
did
me,
we
I love
do?
a good email list.
That's what it was. Rochelle did the email
That's me.
list.
I love email
Um,
lists.
I mean, you just got to get your marketing strategy together, and they have to match your venture. So for us, those
Mm-hmm.
things. Oh, and I did texts on the phone. I sent
You
the
did.
flyers
Mm-hmm.
to a lot of people on my phone log. To see if they wanted to come to our event, and so many people said yes. So that made us really happy that people want to come and celebrate with us. That's really a
Yes.
good thing. The next thing you do is if you're going to have tickets or what have you, however you're going to get people to purchase to come to your event, is if you're going to have tickets, you're going to have what they use, Cash App. What's those things?
They use Cash App or
Venmo. What is it?
Posh, but yeah,
Zelle,
yeah,
Venmo. What is it? Apple Pay.
yeah. Sometimes,
What about Evite? Don't people do Evite or something?
yeah. If you want to absorb the cost, because there's a cost for the ticket, they charge you
That's
a
what
little
everyone
bit.
was saying, right?
Yeah,
So at any rate, you have to decide all of that as well. How you going to do your ticket sales? Are you going to pay at the door? You got to make sure you're going
right.
to have stampers. Are you going to have wristbands? You have to make sure you have your cash register together. You know how everything works. You got to sit down and actually prepare that. You can't just have an event. You got to know the answers to
hmm
all these questions before you have the event so that it's successful. The next thing
Even
we
deciding the menu was like, woo.
right.
What your people gonna eat? Because you want
Right.
to make sure that you're gonna put out there what people actually want to eat. It's a
Absolutely.
brunch. You got to be comparable, but then you want to throw a little something new. So we went back and forth
Yeah, we went back and
quite a
forth with
bit.
that. And they had a great menu as well.
They
So
did though.
yeah,
They
they have a
really
good
did.
menu. So we just added what was it, the shrimp and the grits to it,
Yes,
to the stuff they
yes, and
had
some
and
combos.
right, some
Hmm
combos and next after this one, the next one, which is going to be the 28th, as we start weekly with this, we're going to name the different drinks and name the different foods to match our podcast. So it'll be, it's going to be a fun
That's cute.
experience. Yeah, so make sure you
Yeah.
guys are there. And the last thing we did is behind the scenes. Once you have your venue, you have your marketing, you know about your tickets, you know about your menu. If you're having a brunch or if you're doing a show or whatever it is, know what order it's going to go in, like your time frame. We were 1 to
Right.
7. You have to do your final walkthrough before the day of the show. You don't want to get
hmm
there and then like, what are we going to do with this? What are we going to do with this? You should already know all of that. So,
It's true. Communication is so important because people will not renege, but they heard something different
right.
than what you're hearing now. So paper is your friend.
Absolutely. And I just did the walkthrough actually a few minutes ago, and the
Hmm
walkthrough went great. We know how where Rochelle and I are going to sit for the interview section. We know where people are going to take pictures with the banner. We know how they're going to go on the it's a patio, guys. It's indoor, outdoor. They have about
Nice.
15 screens in there. Like it's really, it's a nice place. So make sure you
Mm.
guys come down, celebrate with us. But the last thing, yes, make sure you do your walkthrough. And then after that, you could decide with your team what y'all going to wear and so forth and so on.
Right.
And then you show
hmm
up June 14th. 1 to 7 p.m. We need to see everybody at 29 West. That's at 29 West Main Street in Rahway, New Jersey. Get there by 1 o'clock. If you want to get a table in the beginning or a nice place outside in the patio, make sure you get there on time. Anything else, Ro? Did I miss
You
anything?
said it all. You
Okay.
said it all.
Next
Oh,
thing.
bring your
Oh,
sneakers.
what
Your gently used
sneakers?
sneakers.
They who?
They're gonna bring their gently
Oh.
used sneakers for our sneaker
Well,
fundraiser.
absolutely. We still are doing the sneaker fundraiser. We're gonna probably do that every month. If you do have some sneakers that you would like to donate to that and you couldn't get to one of our drop-offs, what you can do is come there. We will have a section over there where we can take sneakers, but that's for our nonprofit. It's called Housing and Enterprise Development, and we will make sure that the sneakers get to the proper place so that your donations will go towards what the mission is for the camp for the nonprofit, which we will get to in a couple of minutes. So
Yes.
anything, Marlo, I forgot? I'm good? We can move on? All right. Next thing we're going to go into, Singleton Builders. We're going to go
Ooh.
into the life in the day of, actually doing the modular home. I did tell you guys the difference in modular and manufacturing and so forth and so on. So now we're going to go a little more into actually what it is to do the modular home. First thing that I do is I decide on the setbacks for the property, how big the house could be, so forth and so on. Then I talk with my client and I say, well, listen, you could do in that type of location or that lot, we could do a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, so forth and so on. Do you want HVAC? I mean, where do you want your heating and cooling? Do you want recessed lights, so forth and so on? After we discuss all those things, then I go back to the factory, sit down with the designers, the engineers, and we discuss how I want the house to be laid out. So here's a video of when I go to the actual studio. I'm going to give you a walkthrough of how the house looked that we actually did at 100 North Massachusetts Avenue. That's in Atlantic City, New Jersey. So check out this video. We'll be right back. Okay, guys, the last video we showed how the house slid down, how they're moving the sections because a modular home is done in sections. And for this particular home that we're doing for 100 North Massachusetts Avenue in Atlantic City, is 4 sections to it. The bottom 2, and then the last ones we showed in the other video are the top, the second floor. So let's go down to the first floor. I could go in there now? Okay. This is going to be the front of the house. As you walk in, this is going to be the dining room area. Right here we have a black lighting package. I'm going to see out real quick. This is our dining room section. As you see, we have a nice light up here that we're going to use for the dining room section. We're going to get out of their way real quick, guys, because we're trying to get it all together. And this is going to be the stairs leading to the second floor once you see the other half. You're going to come on down this hallway. We have a closet. We use our black package. I like black hinges. I like black knobs. This is going to go down to the part that you see being built now, the foundation. This is going to lead down to the foundation so that people could come into the garage area. As you keep coming down, this is going to be the utility room along with your washer and dryer hookups are in here. So this is going to be the washer and dryer hookups. It's a lot of dust, guys. As we come on down the hall, you're going to see another bathroom here. Wasn't we somewhere else? Oh, it's another room down here, right? Okay, we gotta come out because this is all gonna be hooked together once the house is finished. And this is gonna be, this is one side of one of the master bedrooms. So you have the closet with the closet doors here. You come in here, it's going to be one of the master bathrooms. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much.
Hi, how are you?
The sink is over here. And then the tub is on the other side in the shower. Okay. Yeah, be careful. Yeah, that moves.
I figured that out on my first trip up.
Now this half is going to be connected to the half over here that we're about to walk over here so you guys can see. Now that's one part of the room. That's the bathroom that's in the master. And this is the actual bedroom itself. Okay, guys, this is the bedroom that's connected to the bathroom that we just came out of. The other side slid down, so it's not connected anymore right now because they're working on it, so it could be done in a couple of weeks. Okay, we're going to walk down. This is going to be our kitchen. This is all the cabinets they're putting in. This is the kitchen area. That has the kitchen, and we're going to add black knobs to this. This is going to be our island. Once the granite countertops come, it's going to look fabulous, fabulous. These are our black pennants right here for the lighting to go over the island. And he's over here doing some fabulous work. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. That's my advisor, Scott, over there helping us out in here, doing a great job. My girl Jill, of course, is back here doing her thing with her BFF, right? That's what's up. Over here will be the stainless steel refrigerator that we're going to put in. We're going to put in the stove here with the microwave. And right here is going to be our dishwasher. So, guys, it's coming together. And if you move down some, okay. The dining area. We're using a black lighting package, so the light that's gonna go here is gonna be with black trim as well, just like the pendants down there in the kitchen area. This half connects to the other half that you guys saw. This is gonna be our black entrance way. All the doors, we have a grand entrance for you guys to come into. Right here, this is the doorway. So when you come in, you have double doors. On the other side, you have the sliding doors with the house that's going to connect to it. Now we can go to the other side, right? We'll be back with part 2 of the video with the top half of the house. Stay tuned. This is Monique, Donyale, Singleton Builders. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, the last video we showed how the house... Okay, so now...
Ooh, I'm so impressed.
A lot of people wonder, how does this work? How do these houses get put together? They get put together in sections. What you saw was I had already spoke to the engineers. I had already spoke to everyone I need to speak to tell them what packages I wanted, how I wanted it done, what type of cabinets I wanted, which stoves, so forth and so on. Normally I go out and I pick the appliances and everything after the house is, while it's being done like that, I'm out shopping, going to get the appliances to get them delivered. If I want certain lightings, that different lightings that I ordered from somewhere else because I'm doing a custom home, that's the time that I do all of that stuff. Also, at the time that that's being done, I'm doing the foundation. With the architect, he's getting the foundation done. We're deciding, the architect has already had the plans approved, actually, of how high the foundation needs to be. We have the water company out there digging the ditches for the water and all of the stuff that we need to get done. So check out the video with us at the house. The foundation is already up, and they're actually digging the water trenches right now.
I love it. You are the real deal. So everybody can see you're a real builder.
Thanks, girl. Check out this
A
video.
real builder. And I love it.
So you get ready to do the
I was
video
so
real
honored
quick.
because you have about 99 different houses that you can build.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of
And you
different
named them
houses.
all after us.
Yes,
Oh my
I
God. And I was like, the one you
did.
picked for me was like
If they go to
just
the
like me. Because she
website.
knows I like, I like the house that has the apartment that's gonna help me pay the rent.
You're right.
The
We'll
2,
be
3,
right
4
back. Let
family.
them show this video real quick.
All right.
Here's phase 3, guys. They're taking the house and they're about to move it outside into the holding spot. This is one piece of the 4 units that go together. They're about to take it and they're going to move it out to the holding location. Here we go. It's about to move. This is how it's done, guys. It's about to move it and put it into the holding spot outside until it's ready to be delivered. These are all the men that worked so hard to make sure that this project came out the way that I liked it. Thank you guys for working so hard. Oh, it's loading up now. Uh-oh, guys, look. No. It's about to leave. Look at the floor go down. Uh-oh, guys, it's leaving. See you soon in Atlantic City house. Up and away. That's the house that will be delivered to 100 North Massachusetts Avenue in Atlantic City. Your girl Monique Donyale, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for watching. See you down in AC, February. Peace. Now, just so you know, it's 4 parts to that modular. We were walking, when the first video I was walking around to all the modulars. All the modulars were delivered on tractor trailers. We have to set out the traffic, how the map out, how the houses will actually come into Atlantic City. Then we have a boom truck there and the set crew. They set the house on top of the foundation. Once the house is set on top of the foundation, that's when we do all the tie-in work, meaning the house is almost like a big dollhouse, so to speak, but it's built with good structure. And they put it all together so it all locks together. And at that point, we have to do the painting. You have to set some of the doors because some of them couldn't be delivered like upright because of, the crease had to be put together. Then if you're going to do different floors, you put your floors down and so forth and so on. So now we're going to show the video of them there at the lot, the location, doing all the trenching work while I'm at the factory doing what I'm doing. We'll be right back. Hey guys, it's your girl Monique Donyale down here in AC. They're actually moving the sewer lines now, as you see, so that we can get everything on the way for the new construction. All right. Atlantic City's finest out here doing their job. We just passed another inspection. The inspection officials now leaving. AC is on the way. We almost done, guys. We almost done. Keep following. The making of 100. There you go. The making of 100 Massachusetts Avenue, Atlantic City. Atlantic City's finest out here doing their job. Thank you so much, Atlantic City. All right, we'll be back. Peace. Everyone's been waiting for. Well, how did the house actually look when it was completed? So I did a little video just to show you how the house looked when it was completed. Actually, we had the newspapers come out and do a story on me for that modular home that we put in Atlantic City. They were saying reality star puts her first house in Atlantic City. Well, I was an up-and-coming reality star because I didn't do the show yet, but we were in the making of the show like we are now. So that will be continued on part 2 because they're waiting to do the part 2 of the write-up because the reality show to that is coming soon, and that will also be coming to Tubi. So check out the last video so you can see how the house actually looked when it was finished. So yes, guys, that was the house, the one I did in modular home Atlantic City, 2,300 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms. It have a deck on the front, a deck on the back. It has a 4-car garage, technically 3 because some of my HVAC equipment is down there. We had to kind of rearrange stuff, and it's a 2-car driveway. So that's the process of doing a modular home. As we do more shows, we will get into a little more detail on, a little more breakdown on how this works because a lot of people last week really wanted to hear what we're doing now. Rochelle and I actually tell what we do. So I'm going to pass the ball to Rochelle right now. She's going to go into her day-to-day routine.
I'm so proud of you. I tell you.
Thank you.
I'm so proud.
And how she run the Genius Grid and all her other businesses.
Alrighty.
Dr. Rochelle, take it away.
Okay, so first we're going to talk about my book. My first book that I have out called The Confident Educator, and it's a journal for educators. So I'm empowering teachers to lead boldly, teach authentically, and to thrive. I don't like new teachers surviving, crying. You don't have any idea what they go through, and they're just literally thrown in because a lot of what you learn in college is not actually what you're going to do on the job. And so this is the confident. You want to be the confident educator? Read my book, and it also comes with a free training with me. All right, so that's the confident educator.
I love it.
And I got to get it out there. All right. The second thing I want to talk to you about is I got to speak. I do public speaking, and I'm getting better at getting into conferences. And so next up is the School National Turnaround Conference that was held at University of North Carolina, Charlotte. And when I tell you,
what we perceive students to be, but that's what we're doing. So I'm
because there were 30 of us that presented, and I think about 350 people applied. And at the time, I was the only one without a doctorate.
Wow, really?
I had my master's, and my topic was, do you teach to what you see?
Okay.
Because sometimes people, we have biases about different students that we teach. We don't know we do, but I'm telling you we do. You do. So if you don't know you do, you do.
Right.
So sometimes you have to really, put that aside and teach. And so I showed them a bridge with hoopties and Mercedes and dump trucks, because those are all different students. They come all
Right.
different
That's right.
backgrounds and patterns. Some of them, our Title I kids, where 90% of them are free and reduced lunch. But if that is not your experience as an educator, you struggle and your student struggles. So I'm calling it to your attention so that you can teach to everyone in the room, no matter what their level is. And I had a great time, and it was funny, one of the keynote speakers came in to my session. I was like, why she pick my session?
Right.
She was from the University of Texas, A&M, and she's international. And I was like, I strive to be international. And she was like, I would have loved to have been in your classroom.
Really?
And I would love to be one of the teachers that you coach,
Oh,
because I know they're going to do well. And I was like, wow. Speak that into the mic, please. But it was awesome, because you figure this person's coming from around the country.
I
She's
know,
seeing
that's
a lot
right.
of people. And to say that, and even to have my topic be of interest, because that's the hook. Do you teach to who you see?
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was a proud moment. Got to put in my, and they've also invited me to submit a proposal, because you have to submit a proposal.
Okay.
And then they say yes or no.
Okay.
So they've invited me to submit a proposal for the international conference in October. That's going to be in Santo Domingo.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So we'll see. We
Go
might have to do a
girl.
little something for
I
Santo
love
Domingo.
it.
So that was exciting. And I'm also aspiring to be at a couple other conferences this year. Once I finish, I have 2 more books coming out. One is called Level Up, which is a transition guide for 8th graders into high school, because you don't know what you're going ready to do. And now, because I've been involved with elementary, I'm like, you know what? They need a transition to middle school, elementary edition, because it's a whole different ball game for you and the parents. And I want you to excel. And so those are 2 things I'm doing. And then my last baby, the Genius Grid. We're going to talk about Power Elite Male another time, but the Genius Grid. So I've always informally talked to students about business. And what I do with the Genius Grid, I give all of my students, no matter what, a multiple intelligence assessment. And then what I do is, and I think they have a gentleman up there. I'm not sure if they have the gentleman video.
Okay.
And what I do is, based on your multiple intelligence,
You ready for the video?
I help you to build a business or a
Right.
community organization or a skill.
Okay.
And so I have curriculum for each, because the first lesson they learn is, as a CEO, you have a brand. So if you have a stinky brand, if you're getting in trouble all the time, you're gonna mess up your money. And so there are 2 young men I'm working with right now. They're 4th grade, and they had a concept based on math. And in my school, we're a creative arts school, so we work with the creative arts teacher, and they have to integrate their instruction with content. And this art teacher was working with math. You need me?
Your video. You gonna show your video, or you don't
Yeah, I
have
was
one?
saying you can show the video.
Oh, okay.
I'm Malachi. I'm Nathan. I'm Jadavian. And we got to this because we had to put math and art project, and he said make a shirt, and we actually thought of that, and we put fractions on the shirt and added and subtracted them, and we got here. And I asked Miss Gray because she checked out my shirt when she first walked into class, and she said it's a business. So then we designed these 3 shirts, and we have another one coming.
So turn. So have your brother turn for the back. We're gonna change that because they have the carries wrong, but we're gonna change it.
We need the carrot. Well,
Yeah, we
have to
just show them,
change this.
because we've learned that kids need to know the steps. They know the numbers, but then they don't know the steps. Now turn around, Davian, because your shirt has got math. That's the line. Now turn around again, and then we have the cup with the numbers falling down, and his is the 2-digit addition, because we're showing students they got to learn how to line up their numbers. But we left these blank, so we could also encourage them to learn how to create other numbers. And we're coming out with 2 more shirts. We have our fraction shirt
And our soft.
and we have the solve. So they're also going to have caps, socks. They're going to have a short, basketball short, and they're going to have a hoodie, and they're going to have a sweat towel. So they're going to have their own business. They'll each get 38% of the business. And the person that's doing it with us, because I still work Samir, so she's doing it, they'll get 24% because they'll be marketing them and doing those things. And they're going to be learning finance in 4th grade. So they stand and learn, because already 25 people want this stuff. And we haven't even marketed it yet. All right, that's it. Thank you. All right, so what you want to tell everybody? You want them to what? Tap into your business, right?
Yes.
All right, and we're gonna have you go be great.
You gonna tell them?
Go be great, people, guys.
And tell them you want them.
Oh yeah, come
Support.
support in our business and
That's
support
right.
us, please.
Like David, you want to say anything? He's Introduce yourself.
I'm Malachi. I'm Nathan.
So those supermen are 4th graders.
I love it.
And so they're going to go through our curriculum and they're learning business and finance, and we're not playing. They're going to have their own LLC, and the new item that we are added, because we want to touch every price point so people can support them, we are added a face cloth. So when you be sweating at them games at our church, you know,
are
or
they
practice.
available now, Ro, for sale? Or
Yes,
not
we
yet?
are
They
starting.
working
We're
on it.
actually starting a $5 challenge to help them support.
You got
We're going to be
mine.
starting that this week.
Okay.
Because my company, I put out the money for the stocks, you know, for the shirts and for the artists to do everything and put it all together and typesetting and everything. So now we're going to be asking for people to submit $5 to support them, because they only need $325 to get everything done.
Oh, well, the podcast got it. We gonna help
And they're
them
going to be
out.
bosses.
You know, that's right. I love it. I love it, and I love
And
it.
they're going to change their directors, you know what I'm saying? And
Nice,
those
nice.
they're men. And one thing I saw, they were getting into a little trouble. You know what I said?
What?
Because they're leaders. You can't bore leaders.
You sure enough can't. You sure enough
You
can't.
can't. And I started having them come to me on Mondays. We're going to set an academic and a behavior goal.
That's all right.
And one of them, Monica, he was talking, he's still getting, I was like, look, you're going to lose your money because I'm going to give you other half to come to your friend.
Listen, we're
But-
running
but
out
they're
of time
doing-
with
they're
me
doing
and
great.
you being the host. I'm looking like it's 8:22. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God!
8:22. Yes. So I don't know. You would have
So
wrapped
please
yours
support
up
the
and
Genius
we'll
Grid. That's
go-
what we're doing for
yeah.
people.
The Genius Grid. And how can they reach? You got to tell them how they can reach the Genius
Yeah,
Grid.
listen, go to CEORochelle.com, or you can DM me, or you can 704-387-9097. That's the
All
Genius
right.
Grid, and that's what I'm retiring to do full time.
I know that. I'm loving it. I'm
Yeah.
loving it. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Well, we got to
Thank
get to
you.
our third thing we need to speak about. We probably won't get to our fourth thing we need to speak about, and how you go about getting stuff started once you do decide that you're going to take action on completing the project. We're going to talk about our nonprofit, Housing and
Yes.
Enterprise Development Corporation. The mission for that is to do fundraisers, get grants or sponsors or what have you, to give seed money to young adults, to youth and young adults ages 8 to 24 to start businesses and to help with down payment assistance for first-time home buyers. That's the mission of Housing and Enterprise Development. So what we did as some fundraisers, we did the sneakers, fundraiser, which we're still doing. You could bring your sneakers down the day of the show for the on our Sunday brunch experience this Sunday. If you didn't reach one of our drop-off locations, but my salons and barbershops, thank you so much. You guys doing your thing. When y'all come down, you will see most of them there, I'm sure. But we're also doing a modelpreneur camp. And what the Modelpreneur Camp is, well, first, it will be located at 40 East Chevy Street in Rahway. Again, Rahway showing up for us right now.
Yes.
Yes, they are. From 9 to 3 p.m. Your kids can be between the ages of 8 and 17. Our curriculum will be in the morning. We show them how to boss up. Right, Rob?
That's it.
We tell them how to start mission statements, how to create logos.
That's right. How to
whatever
start
the-
your business,
Right.
marketing, all the things you need, all the structure. So we don't want you just going in think you're doing a business and you
Right.
missing stuff.
Absolutely.
We don't want a hobby.
That's in the morning. It's from June 29th to July 24th. And then after that, we're looking for a location to go ahead and do our famous fashion show that we would do to give them more empowerment, more self-esteem building, show them posture, how to walk, and just show off on that runway. Because, that's my thing, that runway.
Listen. Some of our mindsetters might want to come model.
Yes,
or
mindsetters.
volunteer.
Yes, you can model in the show and not be in the camp of the ages of 8 to 17. If you're over 17, we're looking for you as well to be a part of this. You can email us at fhedfundraiser@yahoo.com. fhedfundraiser@yahoo.com. Housing and Enterprise Development, that's the name of our nonprofit. We're looking for campers. Number one, we only have 60 spaces. So make sure you email us and get to us somehow through our Facebook or what have you, because we're accepting people now. It's going to be closing soon. So make sure you don't get left out of this experience. That's the Modelpreneur Camp. Again, it's from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday, starting June 29th to July 24th. So make sure you join us in that venture as well. And we were going to go into the day of a life of our podcast, how we got started with that, but we're going to save that for another show because Ro and I have Dr. Rochelle and I have so much going on that
we do.
Together,
we do.
separately, that we really actually ran out of time, guys. That's what it is. So,
but I love it. Listen, I'd rather have more than less.
Yes, absolutely. So what we're going to do, hold on. Oh, Ro, your picture went dark.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're losing the light here, so I got a little light, but
yeah.
They Duke Energy, y'all don't know, but we had a little light out situation here, so
yeah. And she's still on though. That girl a trooper right there.
Listen.
They had electrical stuff going on in Charlotte where she lived, and guess what? She's still on this podcast. She was not will not be here today.
Yes.
So we're going to do our CEO checkout really quickly. My CEO checkout would be, what am I learning as a boss and what am I unlearning as a boss? Well, I'm learning that execution matters more than intention, and I'm unlearning the fact that everything that Rome wasn't built in a day, basically, and that it takes time to get things done. It takes execution. It takes persistence to get stuff done. What about you with your CEO checkout, Ro?
As a CEO, I am learning that I have to stay committed and I have to have accountability. So I have accountability partners that check in with me. Monique checks in with me. My other friend last year, aka Monique, checks in with me to make sure I'm getting done what I said I was going to get done. That's right. And that is big. And if not, they're on me. And that's what I need. And I'm unlearning how to have more than 3 goals at a time.
That's good. That's really good.
It is.
I actually love it.
That's key for me.
Guys, listen, it's been a pleasure. We hope you enjoyed actually watching what it is that we do. A lot of people really, really like when we speak about what we do and don't even have a guest. We figure you guys would like guests better, but from our ratings, when we do, the shows and actually give you background on us, we have higher numbers. I couldn't imagine that, but anyway.
Because we're consistent. So I guess they figure we're here and we're consistent. I mean, what is this, our what show?
Oh,
we're
my
like
God.
over the 30s, almost to the 40th show.
Almost 40.
Yeah, so
September.
Listen, right. So it's a lot of people start week to week and they don't last.
They don't last.
So people see the consistency and, we're able to show. So we thank you for that. We really do.
Yes, we want to thank everyone who continues to support Mind the Business That Pays You podcast, Singleton Builders, the Genius Grid, Housing and Enterprise Development, and the Modelpreneur Summer Camp. And don't forget, June 14th, this Sunday, the Sunday Brunch Experience is going down from 1 to 7 p.m. Family, friends, biker clubs, fraternities, Masons, Eastern Stars, doctors, lawyers. Salons and barbershops. Y'all know y'all better get down there because y'all know how we do.
Y'all, all y'all going to them games too. Stop on by.
Right. They already know how we do.
Some refreshment and some food.
That's right. Come
and some
down.
good vibes here.
Good vibes, eating, drinking, hanging out together, vibing,
Yeah.
just enjoying. This is going to be like one of those old time days where the salons and the
Yeah.
barbershops, we would get together.
Yeah.
I miss those days. So make
I'm
sure.
looking forward to it.
Yeah, make sure y'all come down. Check us out June 14th. We're going to be at 29 West Bar and Lounge. That's located at 29 West Main Street, Rahway, New Jersey. We're going to be there from 1 to 7 p.m. Come down, support us, celebrate with us. We appreciate you for actually watching us and tuning in this long. And never be too busy to mind the business that pays you. Thank you so much.
Good
we
night.
appreciate you. Good night.
Good night.
Mind the business that pays you. Our people walk in power, we gon' blow up. No fear, no doubt, we gon' show up. Set your boundaries, shine bright, no fright. Unapologetic, we fight for what's right. Family keeper, that's a state of mind. Power protection all by